couple players were trying to justify players taking powerful meta-relevant decks into casual duels. The reason I say this is because straight out the gate, casual duels says that you do not gain anything from winning. You do not get any XP, gems, or anything like that, nor rank. And I truly believe that if a player is running 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Max C, 3 copies of Nobleman Crossout, 3 copies of a bunch of negates to stop the opponent, and adds in cards like Blue Eyes, who are completely fine to be played on their own, but only the best Blue Eyes cards, and doesn't even try to run any of the other Blue Eyes cards. This is a Blue Eyes deck that I versed and ranked, and as you can see, he's actually running Blue Eyes support cards. It's funny, right? This guy's using Blue Eyes support cards in a ranked duel. It makes you think. Now, I can understand if somebody's like, I've been losing a lot of ranked duels, and I want to upgrade and test my deck, so I'm going to jump into casual duels to do that, and it makes sense. You have the freedom of choice to do anything you want, but you do have to realize that your actions do have consequences. Because by doing something like that, you may be removing the fun somebody else of a lower skill level may have in casual duels. Because casual duels does not say it gives you a rank for winning. Thus, people are not incentivized to take the best deck they have. That is the incentive of the player themselves, the people who commented, who justify this. Casual mode where people can practice their deck without going on rank. Bro, you're complaining about a Blue Eyes deck, lol. Well, let's take a look at the Blue Eyes deck right here. As we can see, he's running 2 copies of Blue Eyes, a Holly Fibrax engine in his extra deck, along with very powerful synchros. Blue Eyes, meta, not even close. Dude, that Destiny Hero deck was straight up garbage. You can play casual duels and still take the game seriously. As I would like to mention again, this Destiny Hero deck is just pure Destiny Heroes. I'm not incorporating any other cards that are not in the Destiny Hero archetype, besides Polymerization, Reinforcement of the Army, and a spell card that lets me special summon a warrior during the battle phase. Now, why is this? Because I didn't want to go into casual duels bringing a completely full, competitively viable 15 card extra deck that allows me to go into DPE turn 1, along with running 3 copies of Stratos, Shadow Mist, the Vision Hero combo, in order to get my combo pieces going very quickly. Why? Because this is casual duel. If I wanted to test my deck, I would test it in ranked. Because if I'm building a competitively viable deck, I would test that competitively viable deck in ranked against other competitively viable decks. Because what is a deck worth if you test it against people who aren't playing powerful decks? AKA in casual duel. I thought it was satire at first, but you're really serious, lol. Of course I am. I don't like low-rated duelists or players purposely bringing in bad decks to go against people who are bringing in very powerful decks just for wins, or on the premise of they are just testing, even though they are running a bunch of very powerful cards they go into and barely even touch the original purpose of the deck. In this case, Blue Eyes. Man, I get you into casuals with expectations, but at the same time, you're clutching your pearls right now over a Blue Eyes deck. Of course, there are going to be some sweats in casual. Any casual deck typically runs hand traps and floodgates to be viable. I get it. But at the same time, this video just seems like you had some preconceived notions and got tilted. If we bring up the deck right here, the one he's referring to, yeah, I did have some preconceived notions. When I read casual duel and read the description, and that when you win, you neither get gems nor ranked reward, I realized there's really no point of winning. So why not just bring in fun decks? And I thought other players would understand that too, but clearly not. And yeah, he is running what I would call Blue Eyes, I guess, but let's really break down his Blue Eyes core. He has 1 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, 1 Blue Eyes Deep Eye Dragon, 2 copies of the original OG normal Blue Eyes, 1 White Stone of Legend, 3 Sage with the Blue Eyes, and then 3 Stone of Legend. The rest of the deck is him incorporating powerful engines which don't involve Blue Eyes at all, or very powerful negates to stop the opponent. This is what I would call a ranked Blue Eyes deck. The goal of the deck, to win as many games as possible. Just seems kind of strange to me. Originally, when Masterduel came out, there was a lot of new players jumping into the game, and there was this thing that they saw right out the gate. I want to summon my monster, I want to do something, but it gets Ash Blossom or it gets Max Seed. And it really deterred a lot of players from playing.
You're not gonna tell me I'm just playing against a guy who only runs hand traps, right? And I've been facing this every single duel. People who have 12 plus hand traps in their deck and are breaking themselves just because they have so many hand traps. Look, this guy can't even play. This guy has nothing to play. So now I go into my Red Eyes Fusion. What do you expect? Another hand trap. Luckily I have Call by the Grave, but this is just getting ridiculous. And after this hand trap, what do you see? Another hand trap.
And now, I completely understand other players using cards like Maxi and Ash Blossom in Ranked, because the point of Ranked is to win. So you construct your deck in a way that makes it more competitively viable. But now, we have a mode called Casual Duel. And in Casual Duel, you are not rewarded for winning. You're not given anything at all. So why try to win in a mode where you're not given anything for winning? It is simply there for you to duel other players. Dude, there's a difference between Casual Duel and a Playground tier deck. You can't be upset that someone is making an older, worse deck more viable. Okay, so under that notion, I'll just take this Destiny Hero deck. Alright, let's take out all the bad cards. Boom, boom, boom. This is still going to be a Destiny Hero deck, mind you. It's just, we got to take out all the bad cards now. Alright, that's a Destiny Hero deck. Alright, now we got to add in cards to make it more viable. We can add in 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Nibiru. What else? I think the adventure engine's pretty good, right? So let's put it in. Alright, our deck's kind of coming along, but we need more. We need more. What else? Emergency teleport. How could I forget? This is such a powerful hero card. I just have to throw it in. Oh, you know what works well with emergency teleport? Gamma. And I guess to end it off, we should just add the Rose engine, right? Because, I mean, the Rose engine's pretty decent. So, I mean, we'll just throw it in. Whoa, we already hit 40 cards? That was so quick. Alright, now we just gotta fill up the extra deck. Let's jump into some casuals. Alright, here we go. First duel. Let's go. What's our opening hand? No Destiny Hero monsters. That's okay. So let's see what we can do. I guess we can just activate this, right? Let's banish it and attempt to add a card. Oh, our opponent has no Ash Blossom. It's very interesting. Okay, Rite of Amaritsu. Does he have Maxi? No Maxi either. I'll activate this to special summon it. We will get our equip, and we might as well get a search, right? So let's get our search as well. And we'll drop the equip. Equip will equip to our token. And I guess this is pretty much the only thing we can do, right? So let's do this. Boom. And let's go into Halifibrax. Halifibrax will bring out... I think I'm feeling like Jet Synchron. And now we can go into a Synchro 5 or this. Like a Venom Beast Lion, special summon 3 tokens. Alright. Well, let's get rid of this dude and 2 tokens. And bring out Lion. I think I'm feeling like a Synchro 8. So we get 2 effects here. Savage is going to equip the Halifibrax in my graveyard. Lion's going to get me a free token. Or actually, we'll equip this guy because he has more counters. Okay. Now we can activate this by pitching the Water Enchantress from our hand. And we can bring out Dilong. We'll grab the Omni Negate Trap, set Infinite Imperm, and pass turn. Only 2 negates in our Destiny Hero deck. It's not too big. Twin Twister. Ooh, that's really powerful. I think I'm just gonna negate that. Okay. I think I'll just negate that. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'll just negate that. Okay, so he's gonna attack over my token. Call by the Grave, targeting a card in my graveyard. Damn. Maybe Water Enchantress? Oral Savage. Now, clearly here, I'm gonna make my point. This player, instead of just tributing for the Kaiju right away, he attempted to activate 2 of his cards and then get rid of both my Omni Negates, then tribute for the Kaiju. You might not already be familiar with Kaiju being able to be summoned over an Omni Negate, and pretty much I can't even respond to it. Maybe he didn't think that was possible. So, do I think it's wrong to bring in very powerful decks into this mode? Of course I think it's wrong. Like, right now I'm bringing in a very, very powerful deck that is, you can say it's Destiny Hero. It's not Destiny Hero. It's literally Synchro, Halifibrax, like meta garbage. That's all it is. Extremely powerful cards in like the metagame. I'd even use Water Enchantress in my graveyard to get the token and do more things. There's no reason to. This is my Destiny Hero engine right here. This one card. Oh, let's not forget Water Enchantress. She makes the deck more viable though. Yeah, let's run her. Like, what is the point? If I'm going to be running these very powerful cards and playing in a way that I expect to be winning a vast majority of my games, why would I not just play ranked? Casual Duel should be reformed for low-rated duelists or good players who are purposely playing bad decks. It shouldn't be for good players who are playing good decks. And with that, he surrendered. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Maybe I'll catch you later. Peace.